quickly showing the credits. I believe the actual developing team is only 2 people. And then there are just a lot of additional people involved. Top Hat Studios actually published another game that I'm deciding if I'm gonna solely Let's Play. I may do a quick stream of the closed backer Kickstarter version, though, for Ova Magica. That's a game that I want to stream / Let's Play at some point. So that's also on the docket, and that was also published by Top Hat Studios. But yeah, just to be clear, I only intend to play about an hour of the game because it is an indie game. It just came out. I don't want to just play through the entire thing and discourage anyone from checking it out. Even though they also released an announcement that the game recouped all of its costs within 3 hours of release, I think. So on just like a basic measure, the game is a success, but I only want to play an hour to see my first impressions. And so if anyone else likes what they see, they can also buy the game and check out the rest of it for themselves. I don't want to just spoil everything for everyone. And there are still bug fixes and such coming out. Again, the patch just came out. The patch just fixed 2 really major game-breaking bugs, like a save corruption bug and a wrong warp sort of checkpoint system issue. But there may be other bugs. There are still fixes on the way. But on that note, let's just jump into it. And I'll keep an eye on my dropped frames, just in case.
This is Slicer P. I have arrived at the target destination. As suspected, it is an array megastructure. Requesting Central Slicer's operator. Over.
This is Operator G to Slicer P. Understood. Proceed with extreme caution, and remember, destroy every machine in this godforsaken place.
Roger. Commencing contract at MSA Tick 16.
Failure is forbidden.
Failure is forbidden.
Signals are too weak. There's something wrong. Corruption unknown. Location unknown. Alpha structure unknown. P, I'm unable to fully operate your orb drone unit. The array interference is too high. I cannot provide you with recon support. The risks are too high. And if you...
G, what's your status? G, respond! Not this again. Come on, I don't have time for this. What a piece of junk.
I think that's just a signal to press a button. I will admit, the developers advertised this game as like one of its selling points is cute tomboy waifu, and I was like, all right, you've appealed to my lesbian. I'm sold.
good as new.
Also, I know P is voiced by Kira Buckland. I know the name, I can't think offhand what I might know her from, though. I'm sure somebody's gonna immediately mention something, I'll be like, oh, duh. I'm very proudly not an AI.
Hello, Orby. It's happening more frequently. Almost like it's on purpose. Are you broken for good this time? Well, it's better this way anyway. Not an operator, but I can do things my way this way. Come on, follow me.
Okay, that is cool. You just see everything that you're going to explore throughout the game. Alright, so getting comfortable here. When you're in the air, you do not have mid-air control. Remember. Camera, I may have made that too sensitive. 1 sec. There, that's good. Yeah, even the game knew. Or I can just do that. Okay. Oop, chat got disconnected for a second there. So that jump at the end, that's me doing it intentionally. Looks like the wall running is just short enough that that space is not... yeah, if you do it right at the end, that's okay. But good to keep in mind. Like this. See, it's got a lot of Mirror's Edge-ish parkour.
Confirming contact with a motor at the MSE TIC 16. Corruption detected. The structure is compromised. Engaging with the enemy.
God, her face just disappeared. And she does not care. I am not sure why YouTube did not let you say that. Fleetwood VO in the chat said, #1 Antoine supporter signing in, tear to pieces, madam. Okay, gotta let her climb a little bit. Still think I might have made the camera too sensitive. So maybe the default sensitivity is just fine, actually. Yeah, that'll do. Phew. Alright, let's actually figure this out. Right at the last second, it gives me a direction. Don't quite catch on what it is, though. Not what I meant to do. Alright, maybe I just need to go down from here. A smooth landing is a tuck and roll. Not what I meant to do. It's alright, Pete just has very frequent, violent hallucinations. Maybe I need to do... There we go. Not that. Girl. She handles momentum on her own. That's good. Because you can just never tell. Wrong button. Oh, they do. Hold X to MotorSlice. That's sick as fuck. Yes. We're officially in it. Wrong way. Yeah, just let it take you. You do need to control it while you're on the way, though. You can direct it. Failure is not an option, but slacking off is.
Structure. Could this be the place Central is looking for? An alpha structure that can control all the machines. Do you think that's true?
I have a terrified robot.
I've been doing this for so long. It's probably just a myth. Well, it doesn't matter. My job here is to hunt down machines. Reaching the top is just part of a job well done.
God, was that the sound of her actual spine cracking? Gotta get some good lighting.
Orby. Orby. Orby.
Yeah, just pressing any of the buttons pulls it in, then any of the buttons pulls it back. made her sneeze on the camera. Great. Controls feel pretty good. Let's try down here. There's a bit of an awkward delay with the attack animation. Maybe not delay, but it is heavy. And I'm missing something here. Oh, the wheel. Oh, it is color coded, so probably. Yep, you're right. Oh, I see. They do purr like cats. That's cute. Got a little cat-sized motor in them. Well, there's a lot of these guys around here, though. I like the Bomberman hero-ish drum and bass we got going. You're I think I need to actually turn on... There we go. She does do some things without your input, which is important to keep in mind. Because I'm trying to jump onto this other ledge over here. The way I'm doing it is causing her to... There we go. Yeah, kind of causing her to run along the ledge underneath and fall back down. Don't know if I can clear that. Maybe. Not if I do it that way. Or I can just go that way. The clearly delineated direction. I mean, I don't really need to. Not with these basic enemies. Nearly. Not too many issues with auto-turning. There was one bit right at the beginning before I got full camera control. I walked right past Orby, and the camera kind of freaked out. But I think that was an instance of, you were clearly not supposed to be doing this. And the game just responding accordingly. Otherwise, the camera hasn't been much of an issue. If you notice the camera clicking like that, that's me pressing in the camera stick, just on reflex, because I'm used to games putting the target lock on there. The game doesn't do that. You use the right trigger button, not the shoulder button. You know, we're gonna go on an adventure. I'm not bringing you back. Or not. That alone is like one of the cooler things I've done in a game. I did miss one orb. That's okay. Bit of a leap of faith there. I guess you can just barely see the crack. Fuck yes. That was the button I meant to do. Unnecessary, but it's fun to do. This area might be optional, because there is that door right there. Unless... let's find out. No, it was optional. Fine. That's okay. Not what I meant to do. Alright, well, now that we're here... Can I get over there? Only one way to find out. No. A very clear no. God damn it. Okay, that is timed. Glad I checked first. Whew. Pretty tight timing on that, too. Oh, Jesus. Interact, they say. I think the lack of OSHA is the point. Is that enough? Just enough. Hello. Okay, here we are. So let's... Oh yeah, there's still some more back there. Oh. Not sure I can get up there from here, though. Gotta leave them stranded. Yeah, why not?
Central operator said we have an interference, but wasn't Beton Tech supposed to be motor-proof?
Is it MotorSlice proof?
I don't want to replace my headset. It's still working fine. You're made of Beton, Orby. What's your view?
Get back to work.
Perhaps Operator G is just slacking, huh?
The game's pitch. You are this cute tomboy girl with chainsaw. You could do that sometimes. That's the titular MotorSlice. And it's like a Mirror's Edge, Prince of Persia, fluid platforming game combined with kind of Nier Automata fighting of machines. But the machines you're fighting are construction equipment. And sometimes they are giant construction equipment, like... I tend to believe that up there could be a boss. Like if cranes were evil and wanted to kill you. Not from here. It is an interesting idea, and I think the core development team is only 2 people. with a handful of additional folks. May have to leave that orb behind. Oh no, there are cracks. No, I'm missing something here. This way? I think this is where I came in. Or is it? Yeah, this immediately interested me more than like 90% of AAA gaming for the last 10 years. Oh shit. I didn't know it would do that. That's probably my favorite thing to do. To jump and charge them as they come up at me. Oh. No? That is a really effective way to take them out. Because the thing is with this game, when you jump, you don't have mid-air control. You're committed. don't see a path that I could take. Can you just move an inch my way there, buddy? Maybe this. Oh, there we go. I just had to bump it. Alright, game, I'm getting wise to your tricks. Or maybe this isn't a trick. Yeah, probably not. I want to save as many of the little buddies as I can. But I'm not above getting lazy about it. Oh, damn. The great local landmark.
Hey, look. I found some weird holes. Are they connected to something?
Are we hoping for Praise King? We're going for it. I think that's a yes. Found another one.
Larby.
Look at the hole. Poke you in the eye. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. Channel's been mostly inactive, but I commissioned Jacob to make me a PNG tuber. Because I thought if I had a PNG tuber, I might at least want to get back into streaming. And so far, it's worked out. Glad to have you back. Speaking of Zelda, no real definite plans right now, but I would like to stream a bit of the Majora's Mask recompile. At some point. Maybe even the Ocarina of Time, if and when that one's finished and goes out. Oh man, this might be the first boss. Tears of the Kingdom, not from me. If anyone is gonna help you that, it would probably be Yoshi, but again, no serious plans. I didn't click with Tears of the Kingdom like I did with Breath of the Wild. Damn it. Okay. Oh, thank you. There are a lot of LPs I'm not super happy with in hindsight, but... yeah, don't roll. Oh, no, over here. It doesn't help that 95% of everything on this channel is from before it came out. Nice, I like that pretty much everything that you can MotorSlice on counts as part of the boss's health bar. Legit sick as hell. I meant to roll. God damn it. Okay, that one's pretty tight. I think I need to jump and try to MotorSlice onto it while in the air. There we go. That's a really cool way to approach a boss. Kind of a next level Shadow of the Colossus. Not sure how far we are from the end of the chapter. We'll see. If there's another big stretch after this, we'll call it there, but I just wanted to play a chunk of the game to show it off, get my first impressions, and then we'll move on to Sunnyside. Oh, this is where I die.
A tomb. Any idea how many overwrites it might have?
Don't you get blushy with me. I'm immediately in love with you.
Don't let the artificial grass fool you. Let's move on.
Let's see, can I... Alright, well, yeah, I think that's a good place to call this first hour of first impressions for MotorSlice. Hell of a first impression. Takes a little bit to get used to controls. A lot of that was entirely on me. If anything, I'd say the biggest thing is to get used to the idea of using the left trigger to go into your tuck and roll and to use the slide. Because I keep forgetting to do that and it keeps costing me a little bit. But getting the handle on the movement, not just the platforming, but the MotorSlice itself, that's pretty damn cool. That was a really cool way to approach a boss. I don't know if I'm going to stream any more of this, because my intention was just to play an hour, to show people what the game is like. And if this looks cool to you too, there's a small release sale for the game. The base price is $20, and to be clear, I paid for this. This is not like sponsored in any way. I paid for like there's the base price is $20. There's a release sale. It drops it down to $18. I actually bought it in a bundle with Haste, which was a game that I already had, and I saved like another like $2 that way. But yeah, like it's an indie game, 2 developers, and a handful of guests, including Kira Buckland as the voice of P. And I'm sure someone is going to tell me what she has been in, because I know the name. I can't immediately think of any role she's had. And also, I think, yeah, there is a demo if you want to try it out for yourself. But I didn't want to just spoil the entire thing for people, so they had no reason to buy it for themselves. But that's going to be it for MotorSlice for today. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back with something in a completely different mood. Sunnyside. I don't know how many of you folks know about it, but it's a farming sim / life sim that for a long time there, it was kind of in development limbo because the publishers would not give the developers any like leeway for fixing major bugs, giving it serious updates. But back in February, the developers got the rights back to the game. So we're in I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, we're gonna do a fresh save just to show the game how it is right now. It is also down to $20. And it's a game that I like a lot despite its serious issues. But now that the developers actually have control of the game back, they're working on some serious major content additions and fixes. Basically, there's a Sunnyside 2.0 on the horizon at some point. So I want to play it and just celebrate the developers getting control of their own game back. So we'll be right back with some Sunnyside.